Oh my God, people. I cannot believe these nerds. It's amazing. You go on Twitter, you see these nerds. Titanfall is the greatest game ever. Oh my God, it's the greatest game ever, guys. These nerds are saying they're claiming Titanfall, as I call it, which is basically just a generic wannabe Crisis 3. That's all it is. They're claiming it to be the greatest game ever. Now, if you go back in history, these same nerds said that Ghost was the greatest game ever, Black Ops 2 was the greatest game ever, Black Ops 1 was the greatest game ever, Modern Warfare 3 was. They all have a history of saying that these games were the greatest games ever. And then what? A month later, they're back to playing the older game. But now, Titanfall is supposedly, it's the greatest game ever. All Titanfall is, and if you go, you'll see links of it all over YouTube. All it is a generic wannabe Crisis 3. That's all it is. That's all it is. In fact, I'll go one step better than you. Killzone, the new Killzone on the PS4 is 10 times the game as Titanfall is. It's 10 times the game. You look at these highlights of these gameplays of Titanfall, you got these people jumping like they are in Crisis. The graphics don't even look no better than Crisis 3, and it's on a new console. But these nerds have declared it the greatest game ever. Right now. After what, 3 hours of playing it? Right now. Keep in mind, these are the same clowns that said Ghost was the greatest game ever. Black Ops 2 was the greatest game ever. Fucking Modern Warfare 3 was the greatest game ever. And then a month later, what did these nerds do? They all went back to the older games. Because they don't like these games. It's an infatuation. It's just like you meet a girl, you're infatuated with her for a month, and then it gets bland and boring. Then you move on to someone else. That's what it is with these people. Titanfall is all it is a generic wannabe Crisis 3. That's all it is. If you want to play a game like Titanfall that's actually a good game, go get Crisis 3. Titanfall is a generic wannabe Crisis fucking 3. That's all it is. Crisis 3 is better. Killzone 3 is better. Killzone Shadowfall is better. They're all better. But these nerds want you to believe that Titanfall is the greatest game, guys. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. I can't stop playing. I can't stop playing, guys. I can't. Come on, man. You're telling me that a game that you invested 3 hours of playtime in is the greatest? You know, it wouldn't be bad. You might have some reputable sources out there if your credibility wasn't already shot from your previous games that you guys said were the greatest games ever. Ghost, greatest game ever. A month later, 2 weeks later, you're back to older games. Modern Warfare 3, greatest game ever. Yeah, you went back to Black Ops. Black Ops 2, the greatest game ever. You're back to Modern Warfare 3. Enough is enough. Don't believe the fucking hype. Titanfall will fail. Just like every other game. Because you know what? There's nothing new or innovative about it. Like I said, Titanfall is a generic wannabe Crisis fucking 3. That's all it is, and that's all it's ever gonna be. Am I buying it? Hell no, I have no desire to. I'll play the latest Call of Duty, that's it, until the next one comes out, I might get that. That's it. That's it. I could have gotten a Titanfall beta if I would have got an Xbox One, whatever. I don't have time. I'm not buying a new generation system. Now, of course, if people want to buy me one, sure, bring it to me. But I'm not wasting money on a new generation. Like I said, I play Call of Duty Ghost. You know when I play Call of Duty Ghost? I probably played 2 hours of Call of Duty Ghost in the last 2 months. Or last month. And you go look at my gaming things right now, stats, I got maybe a day and a half played. So Titanfall, what did we learn here today? Titanfall will fail. Or what is it, Titanfall? I call it Titanfall because it's ultimately going to fail. Like I said, your reputation supersedes you guys. You always come out and say this game's great, but then a month later, or 2 weeks later in some cases, you're back to the older ones. Now which is it? Is it the greatest game ever? Or is it this time you don't fucking like the old game out, so you're going to pick a new game up, and you get bored, then you go back to the old game? It's a slippery slope. I will not pick up Titanfall. In fact, if I'm mailed a free copy of Titanfall, I will not pick it up. It's not something that I desire. It's not something that I want. I have no time for it. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you got sensitive about the video, hit the dislike button. Do whatever you need to do that makes you feel like you're getting to me, that makes you feel better. I strongly urge you to hit the dislike button. If that makes you feel like you got to me, I strongly urge you to do it. It's what I do. It's what I do to you to make you do what I want you to do is what I do and what I make you do. Think about it.